Give me just 20 minutes of your time and I'll show you how you can become a top paid media buyer, or you can say paid media specialist in 2025. I'll show you the exact strategies as well as framework which you need to follow this year. Along with that, I'll show you the top 2025 tech and soft skill which you need to master, the AI resources, portfolio examples that you need to get hired, job search and salary guideline in both India and the UK market, and how you're able to future proof your career if you're running Google or Facebook ads, as well as at the end, I'll show you the must follow newsletters and communities, free template, and as I always do, I share the entire document with you so that you'll able to follow each and every steps after watching this video, so that you don't just waste your time but implement everything whatever I'm showing you in this video. So before we start, let's understand what is paid media, why I'm not saying media buying or PPC, but why I'm only referring paid media as a word, and why there is a lot of requirement of paid media specialists and paid media folks in the market right now. So digital advertising spend is skyrocketing and it is expected to top $772 billion globally by 2025, that is this year. And this entire rise is coming only from paid media. I'm not talking about SEO, social media management. I'm only talking about paid media. That is, every time someone spends their hard earned money on Google or Facebook ads, they are becoming part of this global spend. So this is what we are going to cover today. First, I'll talk about the very important part, that is understanding your key responsibilities as a paid media specialist. So, first thing first, you need to master multi-channel ad strategy. When I say multi-channel, I'm talking about Google and Facebook ads both. Now, a lot of people, they say that they are only focused on Facebook ads or they are doing YouTube ads, they are not looking at Google ads. But if you really want to grow and if you want to become a superstar marketer, in that case, you have to focus on the multi-channel ad strategy. That means planning and executing ads across Meta and Google ads. On Google, I'll say focus more on PMax campaign, because PMax is getting a lot of acceleration from AI of Google. Now, typically, as of now, a lot of companies, and I mean, if you see more startups, they are focusing on both the platform, both the channel. But LinkedIn is something which is still there. So, if your budget is allowing, or if you have that much bandwidth, you can focus on LinkedIn ads as well. Next is AI powered campaign. Now, as I told you, both Google and Facebook ad channel, they are getting a lot of AI enablement. Google Performance Max campaign, as I told you, automated bidding, they are scaling the campaign very efficiently. Along with that, algorithm ad spend is skyrocketing, predicted to hit 79% of all budgets by 2027. Then budget and bid optimization, a very important skill which you need to acquire if you want to become a great marketer eventually anywhere, whether you are into SEO, social media, or in paid media. But in paid media, since you are literally playing with these channels, budget optimization and bid optimization is something that comes naturally, if you start working. Then we have analytics and ROI tracking, Google Analytics for UTM tagging to measure the results, all the important metrics that can be ROS, CTR, or conversion. You need to make sure that you are translating every number into actionable insights for your client or for your company. Creative NBA testing, I told, I think in last video and even before that as well, that Facebook ad will be more about creative testing only. In next 6 months, if you see, when people open Meta or you can say Facebook ads, they will be focusing only on creative. And these learning are coming from last couple of months, and people who are evolving, people who are into digital marketing, folks who are actually practicing Facebook ads, they are aware that there is no more interest, there is no more the drama of targeting and creating multiple ad set and seeing which one is working, but it is more about creating the test of your creativity only, that is your creative video, image, and your carousel. After that, retargeting and funnel strategy, this is one more important role, you can say skill, which you need to acquire, that is retargeting. Now these things will only come when you actually start practicing. If you're into paid media as well, for instance, if you're running Facebook or Google ads, you should be focusing a lot on retargeting. So not just creating the campaign for discovering new audience, but actually retaining them. And the way to retain them is very simple and very tricky as well. I know a lot of people who don't even know about CRM, and that is very old way, a very typical way for a digital marketer of being not aware about CRM. They are not practicing any funnel. So implementing funnel in your campaign, making sure that you are nurturing the leads using the top CRM. Even in CRM as well, you can follow any CRM. There is no restrictions on CRM, but typically as a marketer, you will be using CRM and funnel strategy everywhere. Next, in terms of must have skills for 2025, first I'll talk about hard skills and then we'll see the soft skill which you need to master. In hard skills, two important things: Meta Blueprint certification and Google Ads you need to acquire. I created last video. If you want to know and understand more about how you're going to get Meta Blueprint certification, watch this video. In that video, you're also going to get an entire ebook which will show you how you're able to crack Meta Blueprint certification exams. Data analytics, that means having a proficiency of GA4, Looker Studio, Data Studio, Excels, and ultimately understanding and calculating all the important metrics. And then AI in copywriting, making sure that you are using AI in your day-to-day task. Some of the AI tools that can be GPT, Claude for your ad copy, and then for your images, DALI, Midjourney, and Pika Labs. And then you have paid search and keyword research. That is there anyway. I'll talk more about budgeting and forecasting because this is something which you need to acquire and you need to work a lot. The way you're able to budget and forecast is that when you start creating the marketing and media plan for any startup or any company, you start sharing your media plan to them, ask their feedback, and tell them that you're going to consult them for free. And that should be your way to have more understanding and idea about how you're going to do budgeting and forecasting. In soft skills, the first thing is you need to have analytical mindset. That means you need to obsessed with metrics. For instance, you should notice any CTR, you start taking action and pivot quickly based on the requirement of that particular campaign or creative. Next is communication, a very important skill which you need to acquire because you will be explaining marketing strategies, how your company or client will able to acquire certain ROI. In that case, you need to explain them everything very clearly. Now, when I say communication, I'm also saying that you should be focusing on English as a language. Next, adaptability. Ad platforms evolve constantly, and we are seeing from last 2 years. So be ready to learn new features. For instance, as I told you, Google PMax campaign and Meta Advantage Plus campaigns. Creativity and testing mentality. Always brainstorm fresh angles for ads, and you should be in love of running A and B testing and iterating. And after that collaboration, since you'll be working with designers, copywriters, clients, and other team member who is working into digital marketing or any other department in your company, you need to have a strong teamwork and you should be open for feedback and accountability. And then we have 6 month roadmap to getting hired. In month 1 and 2, learn the fundamental. That means get the important certifications and do a lot of hands-on practice. That means create a dummy brand or else create your own website that can be your own portfolio. Understand how you're able to use UTM, how you're going to track each and every action, and that way you'll get a lot of practice using your own website only. Master key tools, couple of tools which you are going to master as a paid media buyer. First will be Meta Business Suite, Google Ads and Editor, GPT, Claude, and then in month 3 and 4 gain practical experience. As I told you, try to volunteer or do couple of side projects. That way you'll also get lot of bucks and some reward that you are currently working in paid media. Do mock campaigns, try to reach out and do a lot of cool outreach to potential client and try to work for them for free, at least for the initial phase, so that you can get the basic testimony. And then if you are interested and have time, you can do freelancing gigs. In month 5 and 6, land your first role. The way to do is I always recommend optimize and work on your LinkedIn profile. There will be a separate video I'll be releasing very soon on LinkedIn profile. That means how you're going to get the important roles and how you're going to put keywords on your LinkedIn for any job. So that video is going to be there very soon. To make sure that you're going to watch that, do subscribe if you're liking the content as of now. Next, do a lot of networking and outreach. And when I say networking, there are a lot of platform out there, but the platform which I trust and which I can recommend is Eventbrite and Meetup. Try to meet a lot of people in your own industry, connect with them. Don't directly ask for referral, but try to build the relation. And after that, you can start outreaching. And after that, start applying for jobs. Look for the titles like paid media coordinator. And for agencies and startup, always try to optimize your resume. That means tailor it, and don't forget to put your portfolio in it. And couple of important tools and AI resources which you need to master as a paid media buyer is, for AI content, you'll be focusing on GPT-4, Claude 3, and Jasper. For ad management, again, basic tools, Google Ads, Meta Ads, and LinkedIn Ads. Video ads, CapCut, Pika Labs, and Synthesia. There is a lot of other tools as well, but these are like quite famous and free. So you can at least try creating couple of video ads on Pika Labs and CapCut. For keyword research, if you're starting, try to focus on Google Keyword Planner. But if you have a basic and great understanding, go and try SEMrush and Ahrefs as well. For analytics and reporting, I highly recommend that you should be focusing and practicing, at least opening GA4 on daily basis. Create report on Looker Studio and Supermetrics. For design and creative, Canva is all-time favorite of mine. So you can try Canva, Adobe Express, and Midjourney. For automation, Buffer, Hootsuite, and I'll add Zapier as well. So you need to focus on these three important tools. And then for portfolio, if you're just starting out, create your portfolio on Canva and then record a video on Loom. So on Canva, I'll show you the basics. So this is the portfolio which I created even before creating a website and a portfolio on Framer. And the Framer portfolio video is still here, so you can watch and understand how you're able to create a portfolio for paid media as well using Framer. But if not Framer, if you're not familiar with Framer, Wix, or any other tool, Canva is something which is very easy. So start with your own photo, put some social links, and then explain bit about yourself, uh, and then the achievement which you have achieved as of now. And after that, you can start putting the results, the snapshot of the campaign which you have ran in the past. So I've taken achievement, FB ads conversion rate 7%, and CPL was $23. So I've taken couple of snapshots from Facebook and then on Google Ads as well. So typically a very simple structure, your intro about you, and then directly start putting snapshots of your achievement. Now, if you don't have snapshot, what you can do is you can directly go on Loom and start recording video. So showcasing the result which how you are going to create the campaign or how you're going to help that startup or company. And this is something you see, I have done that already. Uh, Not just creating the campaign and showing them, but giving them the entire overview that this is how I'm going to help them. So this is the best way as of now. A very simple and straightforward without complicating anything. So once you have created a portfolio, the next thing is job search and salary guide. So the basic understanding, UK 50k to 100k. In India, it is 4.93 LPA, that is lakh per month. That can be around 21k to 30k pound per year. In terms of future proofing your career as a paid media buyer, you should always be focused on AI first campaign. Understand how privacy and tracking can impact your campaign. So focus a lot on tracking. That can be using CRM and email list. All the emerging media that can be AR and VR, try to focus a lot on that. For instance, creating TikTok style video and promoting it on your Facebook and seeing what is working and what is not. And then omni-channel mastery. That means don't just rely on both the platform, that is Google and Facebook. Try to expand and go beyond those two platforms. Go to Snapchat ads, Reddit ads, and Pinterest ads as well. And then couple of actions, if I want you guys to take, that will be learn AI tools, experiment a lot, and then keep your skills current. That means update your Google and Meta certifications every year. Subscribe to couple of ad tech blogs and catch on all the new features. Newsletters and community which I'll suggest is, the first one will be Ad Exchanger and search engine land PPC SEO updates. And I have my own community, by the way. So if you are into digital marketing, trying to grow in both UK and India market, the link of that community is in the group. You can join that as well. And if not, there are a lot of LinkedIn groups as well, which you can join to become a top paid media buyer in 2025.